welcome to another episode of Food Review Friday. Brought to you by FreeLifeFood, where reading labels is optional. I'm your host, Matt Stanley, co-founder. Today we're going to be going over the Sonoma Flatbreads gluten-free chicken rustica pizza. As usual, we're going to go over the front of the box, the back of the box, and then we're going to read the nutrition facts and the ingredients. Once I go through all that reading and jargon, we'll tell you how we felt about it and our experience. On the front of the box, as you can see up here and right here, the logo in the middle, Sonoma Flatbreads, which the flatbreads part is just a line of pizzas that they do because they make regular non-gluten-free stuff as well. It says simply honest, tasty ingredients. On the left side here, it says thin and crispy crust. In the middle, gluten-free chicken rustica, white meat chicken, garlic, and spinach with smoked provolone, Asiago, and feta cheeses. This is a 2-pack. You can see that down on the bottom right. So this is 2 pizzas in one box. Great value. On the back, we're going to start over on the right side here in the red. At the top, again, it says crispy gluten-free crust with tomato sauce, white meat chicken, garlic, spinach, smoked provolone, Asiago, and feta cheeses. There's a picture of the chairperson, which is Jane. Underneath, they have a little tidbit, a little story about them and how they feel. So it says, a pizza that tastes this great could only come from simply honest ingredients. Sonoma Flatbreads was created with the goal of making the best tasting gluten-free flatbread pizzas by using only the finest ingredients. A gluten-free pizza that tastes great could only come from simply honest ingredients. Sonoma Flatbreads are inspired by the natural beauty of Sonoma and Northern California's simple approach to cooking. Below that, it says, we are an independent, woman-owned business that has been making pizza for more than 50 years. We hope you enjoy our chicken and smoked Gouda certified gluten-free flatbread pizza. Signed, Jane. We're doing the chicken rustica, but they mentioned the chicken and smoked Gouda, which was the first flavor I tried. Down below here, there's a little link or website for their Facebook. On the left here, again, the logo, Sonoma Flatbread, simply honest, tasty ingredients. Below that is the baking instructions, 425 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. Now again, as I say in all my videos, I generally, especially like pizzas and baking goods, I like to go to the middle. So 9, 11, I'm going to do 10. Usually comes out pretty good. Most of the time, it comes out pretty perfect and simple. I have noticed though that with the flatbread type pizzas, your crust is going to be the hardest part, and then the center sometimes are more gooey or soft or doughy. But usually with these Sonoma Flatbreads, I've had 3 different flavors. If you follow the instructions, so 10 to 11 minutes, depending on how crispy or hard you want your crust, usually cooks through pretty evenly throughout the whole thing. Very, very rarely is it hard towards the center. I've only had that happen once or twice. I think it's just something that happened with the oven. So now we're going to read the nutrition facts. Serving size is 1/4 of a pizza. There's 8 servings per box. These aren't, they're good size, but I usually eat a whole one by myself for like dinner. But per serving size, which is 1/4 of a pizza, there's 260 calories. There's 90 calories from fat. Total fat is 10 grams. Saturated fat is 5 grams. Trans fat 0 grams. Cholesterol is 30 milligrams. Sodium is 570 milligrams. Total carbohydrates is 32 grams. Dietary fiber is 1 gram. Sugars is 2 grams, and there's 8 grams of protein. There's also 30% vitamin A, 10% vitamin C, 15% calcium, and 8% iron. Not too bad, a little high on the sodium, but a lot of times that helps with the preserving of the food, so no worries. The ingredients, they're a little long, so hang in there with me, and then we will go over my experience. Ingredients, the crust is water, brown rice flour, tapioca flour, modified rice starch, fresh yeast, olive oil, shortening flakes, which is palm oil, butter flavor, and soy lectin, whey powder, evaporated cane sugar, salt, baking powder, xanthan gum, and calcium. The tomato basil sauce is made up of tomato puree, which is water and tomato paste, contains 2% or less of the following: sugar, salt, natural flavors, citric acid, extra virgin olive oil, soybean oil, basil, xanthan gum, dehydrated garlic. The little chicken strips on there are skinless, boneless chicken breast meat with rib meat, water, seasoning, which is spices, sugar, dehydrated onions, dehydrated garlic, potato starch, and sea salt. There's provolone cheese on there, which is pasteurized milk, cheese cultures, salt, enzyme, natural smoke flavor, powdered cellulose to prevent caking. The spinach and Asiago cheese is made up of pasteurized milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes, powdered cellulose added to prevent caking. And then the organic feta is made up of organic pasteurized milk, sea salt, cheese cultures, vegetable enzymes. And then there's also organic diced garlic. It does have the warning on there that it contains milk and soy. So if you have an intolerance or an allergy or anything like that to either of those products, that's a for sure, please stay away, because they'll probably make you sick or hurt you. Flavor-wise, absolutely amazing. I find the Sonoma bread, flatbread pizzas at Costco. They're very well priced, especially because they're in a 2-pack. There's just not any really negative thing I can say about this pizza. So I obviously highly recommend you go to your local Costco to find it. Thank you again for watching another episode of Food Review Friday. As always, comment below, let us know what you think of this episode. Let us know if there's anything you want us to try or any recommendations. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the button. Also click the bell so that you get the notifications when any of our videos come out. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And thank you again for watching a production by FreeLifeFood, where reading labels is optional.